Evening all, welcome to my festive special. I'm Dave Downie and I run Fly Fishing World, where I tie flies, I sell materials and I do various other things. I also do this YouTube thing. I hope you're all having a good time, you're getting in the festive spirit. I hope you're having maybe a wee drink, maybe not a wee drink, don't know, it's a bit early in the night. But anyway, this is a festive special, it's a Christmas special, so I'm going to be tying a couple of flies that I've got a Christmassy theme to them. So let's get on with it. If you like the video, then give me the thumbs up, hit the subscription button if you've not already subscribed. If you want to hit the bell notification, that'll then give you updates when new videos are coming out. So I'm going to tie an oldie but a goodie, the Christmas tree. So what we need to tie the Christmas tree is, it's up to you what you tie it on. The Christmas tree used to be tied on like a long shank 8 and a long shank 10 and a long shank 6. I'm just tying it on a standard size 8, so we're going for a fully mill. It's a black hook, so doing a fully mill size 8 barbless. It's a comp heavyweight. We're going to need some of my black velvet Marabou. We're going to need some 4mm mini effort Fritz. Now, it was tied with original chenille, but I'm going to tie it with a bit of a modern take to it. We're going to need a nice black hackle. So I've already taken this one off the cape, so I'm going to use that as a throat hackle. We need some rib, so we need number 14. So the good thing about this stuff is it's gold and silver, so you get the best of both worlds. Back in the day you had to buy both basically. And for the tail, instead of using red wool, I'm going to use Glo-Brite number 4. So that's a bit the only update. And for the thread, I'm almost out. I did say in my last video that I quite like this stuff. It's a Century nano silk, it's 12/0. It's super strong. The only thing with using it is I've got to use these serrated scissors basically to cut it. So let's get started. So as I say, I hope you're all in the festive cheer and you're all getting ready for Christmas. I know I've spent all day tidying the house up, getting it ready for tomorrow. So get that in there. And I hope you all get what you're looking for off of Santa Claus. So I'll take it down to the bend of the hook. Now we're going to pull off a generous amount, because as I say, I wouldn't normally just be tying one of these, I'd be tying a few. So that's like 2 arm lengths. We take it off and then we're going to fold it. And we'll just keep doing that in half until we get it to the thickness we want it. Right, that one needs to go down a wee bit. And then we'll go again. You might not get it as thick as you want it. You know, the original had a big massive red fat tail and it was red wool. I remember my mum used to send me to the wool shop to pick her wool up when she was doing her knitting in Port Glasgow, and I'd always be looking at the different colours of wool saying, oh, what ones could I use to tie flies. So all I've done is cut it off. So I'm going to catch it in. I want it at full length of the thread, because obviously I'm not wanting bumps and lumps. So we'll just run the thread up just now, right, and we'll go back down again. Quite sad though, Christmas Eve and I'm on my own tying flies, tying videos, but then again it's one of them things. So we're just going to cut that. So that's our tail. So what I'll then do, I'll just wet my fingers, I'll roll that and put it to the side for the next fly, just so it doesn't all come apart. The good thing about this nano silk is you don't really need to worry about snapping it, because there's more chance of it cutting your fingers than actually you snapping it. Now, get my silver tinsel and just catch it in. So the gold side's facing you, because obviously you want to use the silver side. Silver side, looking forward to that on New Year's Day. A nice bit of silver side. Sorry but for all you vegetarians out there, but yeah. So I'll just catch the 4mm in, that's the black velvet. And we don't need to put a lot of thread wraps on there, just take it up. Right. And what I'll do is I'll push it back as I'm going along. It's a very fine core. You know, it's that gel, it's original gel core stuff, to be honest. I've been using this Fritz for a long time. Oh, well, longer than my kids are alive, and my kids are 20, they'll be 21 in March, so I'll just keep going and going and going until you get to the front. That says this was tied on a long shank, so it will have a really big long fly. We'll just catch that in now. And that says we don't really need to worry too much about the thread, because this thread's super strong. I'm actually going to have no more left shortly. I'm going to have to order more, and I'm going to get it in stock as well, I think, because it is mega strong. The only thing is it only comes in 2 colours. And then we're just going to wrap. We want to kind of feed it in so we're not flattening all the Fritz, because the Fritz will flatten down because it's a flat Lurex. And then catch that in. Right, and trim that off. Now push it back, tidy that a little bit up, and I'm going to do a wee wet finish, just because I don't want things unravelling after I've cut the tinsel. So I'll catch that in. That says with the tail just between your index finger and your thumb, or your forefinger, I don't know what finger it is, that one, this finger, just give it a wiggle and that'll sort the tail out. See how the tail's nice now. Now we can do one of two things. This vise I've got can sit level and turn it round, but I don't really like it being level. I like all this obstruction to be out my way. I don't want that getting in my way of the hook. I want the hook to be on the top of the vise. Or we can just take it out and turn it round. You can tie in a full hackle if you want and then trim it, but I'm just going to do a throat hackle. So I've just pulled off some fibres, and I'll pull off more because this had quite a big thick hackle on it. And then just line it up, so it's just covering the barb of the hook and no more. Now at this point I like to actually take it out and trim all that waste off, so I'm not trying to do it round the eye of the hook, and then we're just doing a pinch and loop, almost like the way we do the wings on wet flies, and catch it all in. Get it in position, tighten it down, and that's it. So just take that back out, turn it round. Then we'll use our normal scissors. The only thing we're using those big scissors is they've got quite a, you can see the difference. You know, that's quite a big point compared to that point, but you need them for the nano silk. Say that use a scalpel blade, but if you use a scalpel blade I feel you could cut the whole fly. So once again, what I do with the Marabou is I cut it on the stalk. Then you've not got any mess, you've not got any waste. Then with obviously it's shaped like that. If you can see, it's shaped like that. So what we'll do is we'll push it back the way, use both hands, and then I'll bend the stalk. That's it. You could actually leave it like that, so if somebody came to the door or whatever, you could just leave it sitting. I'll then pull it all back, and then I'll catch it between these fingers, and I'll just pull it and rip it, and that's it. That's me got my wing. Right. And then all we want to do is get it just past the tail. Once again, I'm using my finger and my other finger, my finger and thumb as a guide. Then I touch these ones together, so we're like that, let go. Then I know where to cut this. Okay, just take off any of the excess flue, bring it up, pinch and loop, catch it in, then tie it down. Really simple. It's the easiest way of doing wings, to be honest. Right, then of course need to do a wee bit of that. And there was one other ingredient that I forgot to tell you about, which we're just about to put in. We need Glo-Brite number 11. Right, so we cut a bit of that off. We don't actually need that much. because we're going to fold it all up again. So I've cut off about 1 metre, and I want to fold them, fold it, just keep folding it until it's almost the same thickness as the tail, and again, right, and we could probably go one more if you really wanted to. Right, let's do one more. It is Christmas, right, and then all we want to do, cut the loop, take the scissors, okay, do that, just all I'm doing is straightening it up a little bit so it's easy to go in. And just catch it in. While it's caught in, I'm just going to cut it so it's sitting at the front, and then just tidy the head of the fly up. So the only thing is with this, you need to actually use a fair bit of thread because it will slide and catch, slide and catch. So I'm just getting it, and that's it. Right, and just up there, tidy it up. There you go, folks, that's a wee Christmas tree. As you can see, with the modern materials it makes it a lot shinier. And it's a good fly, it still works, it's got the black and green, it's got the red in there. All we need to do is do a bit of varnishing. So we'll just varnish that off. And it's a fly that most people have forgot about, and it still works. It's actually a good lock leaving fly as well. We used to use it at Loch Fitty, places like that. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, subscribing, so hit that bell notification, get more subscribers. I want to try and get the subscribers up because it really does help with the algorithms on YouTube, and you guys are hitting the bell and putting the thumbs up, etc, etc. So I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good Christmas and a good New Year. You can find me on www.fly-fishingworld.com, or you can find me on Instagram at Dave Downie Fly Fishing, and on my Facebook is David C. Downie. So take care, have a good one, don't get too drunk, bye for now.